UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Welcome to UBC Lunchtime News with me, Maureen Babidie. On this 20th of May 2025, it's a pretty cold afternoon. For those of you that are allergic to the weather, please take care of yourselves, and those on the road driving, please be careful. Now, in our first report this afternoon, some members of the opposition, led by Leader of Opposition in Parliament, Joel Senyonyi, have this morning walked out of the House in protest of the proceedings. This was during a sitting where two bills, the UPDF Amendment Act 2025 and the Political Parties Act, are to be presented for the second reading. Now, the Leader of Opposition and his team later addressed the media, explaining their boycott. We have more on this report.
We want to welcome the press, and we appreciate your patience with us. We would have a brief meeting, but it ended up being a little longer. We met here yesterday as the Joint Opposition Caucus. A number of our colleagues were not here. Some, in fact, we told don't come. They were at the committee dealing with the report process and so on, so we asked them to stay there. So there are some we can account for, others not too sure, but those of us who were here we deliberated on the two bills especially that are very controversial, the UPDF Amendment Bill and the Political Parties Amendment Bill. And we said that we shall be in the House today. That's the decision that we took, and we were in the House today. We said we shall, before 10 a.m., be in the House. And I want to appreciate colleagues because they were in the House before 10 a.m. And as we agreed, there's been issues with these two bills, especially. Number one, it was obvious the state seemed hell-bent to pass the bill willy-nilly. Consultation was not conducted as is provided for within the law, for different stakeholders to have their input into these bills. I raised this matter at least twice last week, asking the Speaker, please avail your time. This business of ambushing the different stakeholders, whether it be political parties, law society, and other stakeholders, NGOs, and so on, to bring their input into the bill on the very morning. Letters were reaching them in the morning and saying, come right now. That's not consultation as is envisaged under the law.
Now, in more news, the Uganda Bureau of Statistics has revealed that poverty levels have generally dropped to 16% following various interventions. This was during a UBOS census results dissemination exercise in Soroti district, officiated by the Executive Director, Uganda Bureau of Statistics, Dr. Chris Mukiza. Take a look.
Of 433,662
Uganda Bureau of Statistics Executive Director Dr. Chris Mukiza has disclosed that Kisoro district's population stands at 433,662 as of May 2024, with 251,631 males and 182,031 females. The nationwide census covering urban and rural areas aims to provide accurate data to guide development planning and policy decisions at all levels.
Is that the poverty levels in the whole country have drastically reduced. The persons who are living below the absolute poverty line in 2019-2020 were 20.3%. which translated into about 8 million persons. Now from the recent survey of 2023-24, it has decreased to 16.1%.
While releasing the census results in Kisoro, Dr. Mukiza said the findings have key implications for service delivery, infrastructure, and resource allocation.
Government interventions have led to poverty reduction substantially. And in that,
he urged leaders to use the data to shape government programs and called on local authorities to partner with UBOS in sensitizing communities on how the statistics support planning in health, education, and transport.
In Kisoro, we had of those children or youth aged 18 to 30 years who are not in education, they are not in employment, all training. There are 25,420.
The dissemination continues across all districts, with Uganda Bureau of Statistics teams engaging grassroots stakeholders to promote effective use of the findings.
42.6% of the youth aged between 15 and 24 years are not in school, are not in training, and are not employed.
Uganda Bureau of Statistics also encourages the public to access more information via official platforms and district statistics offices.
We are 887, but in
Now, Ugandan National Bureau of Standards, UNBS, has today joined the rest of the world to commemorate World Metrology Day under the theme World Metrology Day is Measurements for All Times, for All People, chosen to highlight the importance of measurements in shaping our past, present and future. This emphasizes fair trade and advancing scientific discoveries to address global challenges like climate change and public health. Our reporter Shaidat has more.
UNBS calls upon all users of measuring equipment to seek calibration and verification of their equipment from UNBS to ensure accurate measurements for consumer protection and fair trade. And when you see something is fake, these people who try to get cement and mix it with soil, people who get these, what are they called? Who make this thing used in cooking, the cooking oil, and they mix it with the other oil for transformers, if you have heard about it. So those ones, if you come across where they are doing it, don't shout at them because they can kill you, they are dangerous. Just come to NBS quarter and say, I have seen people mixing fake cement there or mixing fake cooking oil there. We shall run in with the police and apprehend them. That's what we want. And also, if something is too general, please come. You can even have a sample and bring it to us. Because UNBS is implementing the standards, we have testing laboratories. So we test the product, see if it is dangerous or if it is meeting standards.
Thank you so much. Now in more news, Ministry of Education and Sport has embarked on training secondary school teachers on how to integrate ICT in the new curriculum. Ramadan Nyondo Barongo, a UNEB supervisor, says that the trainees have been equipped with digital skills with use of the relevant gadgets. We apologize for that technicality, but now we'll take a short break and return with more news.
Big thing about the MTN Super. Wali yakapia musite wali yakapia. MTN kabo the Super mustairompia. Then you kabo the smartphone nevi yakabibiona. MTN kabo the Super mustairompia. Then you kabo the smartphone nevi yakabibiona.
Get the new Kabode Super smartphone and enjoy 16 GB free. Start with a deposit of only 45,000 Uganda shillings and pay the rest mpora in daily installments of less than 1K. You can also make weekly and monthly installments. Together, our vibes are unstoppable. Terms and conditions apply.
MTN.
MTN is regulated by Uganda Communications Commission.
Mera ngeze mboni pa Sam nazanya ruto ganyiga star 278 then hash kuja kubanga oyingide mukazanyo nga sente zino zimula wano zina wangu lazino wano milioni 10 kinala mu mukaga ebindi wana soka bila ku TV nange sasoka kikiriza ningamulaye kino kinzo kubanga kitufu oba yaddala tibya bufere sente zona zifunye zona zikoze ki naziwangu te amasanyu ina manji byoto byange byembadde njagala genda bitukiriza.
Uganda National Lottery. Dream, play, win.
Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Ituba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukoto Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Are you a woman with a small-scale business with a dream of growing it to another level? The GROW Project is here to support you in realizing your dream.
The GROW Project is a government initiative implemented by the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development and Private Sector Foundation Uganda with support from the World Bank.
We support women-owned businesses across the country to gain hands-on and business management skills through training within your location, business financing through grants and affordable loans, and infrastructure in your areas of operation to enable you to increase your productivity.
If you have a business that makes sales of up to 800,000 Uganda shillings per month, the GROW Project has the tools and resources to help you succeed. For more information, contact your district or city GROW focal person or call our toll-free line on 0800 307 777 to learn more about how you can benefit from the GROW Project's services.
The GROW Project, empowering women economically, transforming communities.
Here just searching, still deciding, what am I watching?
We are what?
Unstoppable.
We are what?
Unstoppable. I'm at my business, enjoying success, not just address, all of our progress.
We are what?
Unstoppable.
We are what?
Unstoppable. That was to it. With what internet? 4K HD, non-stop action.
We are what?
Unstoppable.
We are what?
Unstoppable. Jerry car.
With MTN. We are what?
Unstoppable.
With you and MTN together, our progress is unstoppable.
We are what?
Unstoppable.
Welcome back from that short break. Now in more news. Soroti Fruit Processing Factory has started purchasing and processing local mangoes from farmers in the Teso sub-region and beyond. The Chief Executive, Julius Martin Ekomo, said mango growers have started supplying the raw material. We have more.
Since its inauguration by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni on April 13, 2019, the factory in Soroti City East has focused on processing various orange varieties, including Hamlin, Valencia, and Washington Novel.
And actually, this is the fulfillment of the pledge that we made last year, actioning the buying of local mangoes. So far, we've bought about 50 tons out of the 150 tons that we expect to begin initially buying of the local mangoes. We are buying these mangoes at 300 shillings per kilo. That goes directly to the farmers that supply this to the groups. Because when you buy the juice from us, we're able to bring that money back to the community through the purchase of mangoes. Whoever has tasted money from local mangoes is promising to preserve the local mango tree that is now existing.
Lawrence Emoit reported that last week they supplied 10 tons of local mangoes.
Mangoes are available, only that, the local mangoes start maturing in April. That is the period. Now, we are already in May. Most of the mangoes have matured. We are only left with a few. But mangoes, local mangoes, in every homestead in Teso. Every homestead. And it is easy to get. And, people have been eating free. Now that the factory has started buying local mangoes, I'm telling you, people are excited because they have not been able to sell my local mangoes. They have just been eating. And I think people are going to preserve local mango.
A farmer, Simon Ogolo, shared that he sold 1,425 kilograms of mangoes harvested from just 3 trees, earning over shillings 213,700.
I've never since. So I'm very pleased now for this company. I don't know the name of the company, but I'm very pleased that they have accepted to come right now up to the ground roots here. I've got kilos, 1,425 kilograms. At 150, it is now 213,700. I've never tasted such a amount. I will never allow anybody to feel playing with it.
Aswam yalama kwanenge factor agara aswam emiebelem remiebelolo mame egulana elosido miebeta bosine kwapu kwenye kwane kaja unore factory ingaraki soda berelo kwap be miebe kopani mam yipera abune raidenge kamiebe emiebe ejai panal emedan toma.
Kawanguzi Paul, Alomu Emi, UBC.
108.
This May 24th is the grand finale of the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo 2025. Festival Day at Speed Resort Munyonyo. Experience a vibrant mix of music, dance, fashion, art, a fun-filled kids section, and an epic boat regatta on Lake Victoria. Live on stage, Luthri, Winnie Nwaji, Abeka Band, Otim Alpha, Suna Ben, Shilaga Shumba, Salvador, Alideki Brian, Crane Performers, and more. General tickets go for 20k and VIP for 50k. Get yours now at tagticketing.com. For what a festival day. Celebrate culture, celebrate Uganda. Don't miss it.
Africa is rising. A continent rich in potential, powered by a new generation of visionaries. From cutting-edge technologies to transformative industries, Africa is shaping its own future. Bold, sustainable, and value-driven. Inspire Africa Group welcomes you to the first Africa Business Forum, which will be held at Africa Coffee Park under the theme Innovation, Industrialization and Value Addition on the 23rd of May 2025. The chief guest will be His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of Uganda, and His Excellency Dr. Samoei William Ruto, President of Kenya. Come, engage with the key policymakers, forge strategic partnerships, and unlock new markets. Join us as we reshape Africa's economic future.
Uganda Development Forum, in partnership with Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, is organizing a two-days Musevenomics conference on the 29th and 30th of May 2025. The conference is dedicated to exploring Uganda's revolutionary economic model under the theme Sustaining Musevenomics, hence navigating Uganda's economic future in a disrupted world. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and the chairman of Uganda Development Forum, General Salem Saleh, will lead a team of distinguished speakers in economics and development. The Musevenomics Conference 2025 is sponsored by Uganda Development Forum in partnership with Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, Uganda Development Corporation, Parish Development Model, and Operation Wealth Creation.
Amazina ganje Ninyetekwa Seruhanga John Bosco ninduga mu district ya Rukungiri ndio muhanguzi wa miliyoni 18 na Uganda National Rotary nzahangwire urwo tekamo ko nazahangwire.
Uganda National Lottery. Dream, play, win.
Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Tuba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board.
Welcome back from the break. Now, Inspire Africa is hosting Africa Business Forum on 23rd of May 2025. Now, this afternoon is very special. We have a guest in studio, Mr. Sam Molomi, the Principal Program Officer from Science, Technology and Innovation, who will be telling us more about this forum. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
To the lunchtime, UBC Lunchtime News. Now, I'd like us to go into the first question. What does science, technology, and innovation have to do with coffee?
Maureen, thank you very much for that question. Science, technology, and innovation is a secretariat under the Office of the President. It is mandated to leverage on science, technology, and innovation to drive socio-economic development in the country. In this, we have core industrial value chains that we are mandated to address. We have the mobility, the pathogen economy. The mobility deals with the production of the killer, the motor vehicles, the Kayola motor vehicles in Jinja, and then the pathogen economy, which deals with the production of vaccines, therapeutics, and then the different inputs that medical people use. In the interest of time, I will now zero in on the particular area where the mandate relates to coffee.
All right.
That is the productivity acceleration and promoting development and export of knowledge-based products or value-added products of goods and services.
Okay.
Now, in this, we deal with promoting increased output per given unit. That's productivity. And now when we have volumes of a given product, we drive that particular product to value addition, including the processing and packaging up to export, and we follow up to ensure that there's a willing buyer at a price with a profit markup.
Okay.
Now, in this, we are not only dealing with coffee, we are dealing with a whole host of particular now related to coffee is agricultural products. We have coffee, we have sweet potatoes, cassava, even mushrooms, Ganoderma mushrooms, for example, for treatment of cancer.
Okay.
All these are areas that science, technology, and innovation is involved. Now, in this coffee here, we've added value we finance people with bankable innovations, which will create additional revenue for the country.
Okay.
Now, the coffee in Tungama in Rashamire, the factory is actually going to be launched by 2 presidents.
Okay, that's where I was coming. What events are lined up for the launch of the Inspire Africa Coffee Hub?
The events are quite a number. We first of all have there will be a marathon where people will be running, promoting tourism through coffee. And all these gold medalists from Kapchora will be participating in that.
Okay.
Then we have the the Africa Business Forum. The Africa Business Forum involves is a platform where different nations, key players in the value addition, business people come together in Africa to address, talk about their challenges, the opportunities, and then even address solutions to that. So we have that Africa Business Forum, which I'll talk about later on. And then the launch of the coffee factory. All these are activities which have been lined up to take place in Rashamire in Intungam.
Okay, thank you so much. Now tell us about the National Science Week and how it correlates with the coffee value addition in the country.
The National Science Week is an annual event under the Science, Technology and Innovation in the Office of the President. It normally takes place in November.
Every year?
Every year.
Okay.
We are now going to have the 4th. Today's, the Science Week that we are going to have is actually one which was supposed to have taken place in November. But our venue is Kororo. Kororo was under renovation, so it didn't take place. It's going to take place. Now, this Science Week is a gathering of people, scientists, and even non-scientists who have innovations, who want to learn or see and learn the innovation which are there, investors who come and they sniff around, see which bankable innovation is there that they can fund, and also make profit from it. And then the local people, the community. We are encouraging the Ugandans to come and participate by visiting the different stalls. It runs for a week. We have even a family day. The first day is a family day. We are encouraging. Science has become a household entity.
It's the future.
Everything. It's even the today now. So we are looking at that. We are welcoming all the people in the country to come and take part in the Science Week. There's a lot to learn. There's even a lot to buy.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think I've attended one of those programs at Kololo. It involves universities as well.
Yes.
Especially in Mbarara Science and Technology University.
All universities. There's Mbarara, Makerere,
Yes.
Busitema University, Lira, Guru. Many universities are participating.
Are those innovations being sponsored by government as well, or it's a university initiative?
Yes. But even there are innovators who haven't been sponsored. They are positioning themselves to be visible, and then if you are seen and the scientists, even the team from STI, see that business potential in your innovation, it's an opportunity to showcase yourself, and you can be identified from that point.
Now, what does the coffee value addition plant establishment and launch mean to Uganda and the East African region at large?
The launch of the coffee factory in Rashamire means a lot to Uganda, Ugandans, and the East African community. One, for the first time, we have the hugest coffee processing factory on the continent of Africa. Yes.
That is new.
It is the hugest on the continent of Africa.
Okay.
And The theme there is uplifting the rural woman out of poverty.
How so?
Out of poverty,
Yes.
because it has come to our knowledge that the women would do all the work, the men take over from the harvest, sell and pocket the money.
Yes.
We want now to bring the women to the money economy.
Yes.
And this launch is a big event for us, because we are mobilizing all the different coffee producing countries in Africa to join a coffee production zone for Africa. Now, this one gives us a huge bargaining power. Previously, someone would sit in New York, a group of people, and say the prices of coffee have dropped, and by just a pronouncement, the farmer in Uganda would earn less. It will give them a big bargaining power. Thank you.
Okay, so now you mentioned about women being involved in the money economy.
Yes.
During the whole production and the end product of coffee.
Yeah.
How are you planning on sensitizing the women? Because there's so many hardworking women out there, but not educated enough. So what strategies do you have in place to ensure the women benefit fully from this?
Number one, there's what we call specialty coffee. That's a coffee with a name and a story behind it. Coffee which is specialty and you indicate that it's produced by ladies gets more money than the other coffee, even when it's the same value, but it's rated higher. During the week-long event that we are having, we have a conference for women. We are sensitizing them. We are empowering them. And I mean, if you're a man and you know that if this coffee is delivered by a woman, it will earn more. Definitely, you'll allow your wife to go and sell. Thank you very much.
Okay. Is there any other thing you'd like to add on before we leave?
Oh, yes. I would want to appeal to people to come and participate, because in this event we are going to have the marathon, as I've said.
You've got samples for us?
I've brought some samples for you, the kit. And I would graciously hand over this kit, the cap which I'm wearing.
Do I get to have one?
Oh, please.
Ooh.
That's
Do I get
for
to
you.
wear it?
Not only that one. The kit includes even a T-shirt.
Thank you so much.
It's open and
okay. Can you help me?
yes. And then the water bottle. All those ones go for 30,000 shillings.
Okay.
To participate.
The bottle.
Everything.
Okay.
The entire kit in this bag is 30,000 shillings. And then the T-shirt for the participants who are going to take off of the marathon.
The coffee marathon.
The coffee marathon.
This is what they run in?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This will be the dress code. The lower one is you choose what you'd want to you feel more comfortable with. Thank you.
Okay, now we urge you, our viewers, to participate and of course purchase this, because we're buying and promoting Uganda. Thank you so much,
And
Mr.
as we talk now, the Honorable Minister is flagging off the shipment of the first value-added coffee packed in a whole container, which is a big shift from the raw green bean that we've been exporting.
Okay.
We've been only fetching $2.5 a kilo. Just one pack, which is a couple of grams, is more than what we've been getting. Already the gross national development, the GDP of the country is in the last 1 year has doubled. So we are heading for even greater things.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on UBC Lunchtime News today, Mr. Sam Molomi. And we thank you, the viewers, for staying with us up until now. Please participate and purchase these items, because they're for us, they're made by our people. And that brings us to today's lunchtime bulletin. Do you have any closing remarks?
I just want to thank the viewers and encourage them to join us in Intungam, those who can. to participate in the African Business Forum. The African Business Forum, it means a lot to the people who participate. There are big shots like Uganda Investment Authority, Uganda Revenue Authority, the Governor Bank of Uganda, different commercial banks, the policy makers, they are all there. Your participation in the business forum means a lot to your company, even for the knowledge of those who have intentions of investing in the future in this country. Thank you very much for God and my country.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, from the horse's mouth to us, the national broadcaster, we've done our mandate to inform you. Please participate, and you have a lovely afternoon.
Africa is rising. A continent rich in potential, powered by a new generation of visionaries. From cutting-edge technologies to transformative industries, Africa is shaping its own future. Bold, sustainable, and value-driven. Inspire Africa Group welcomes you to the first Africa Business Forum, which will be held at Africa Coffee Park under the theme Innovation, Industrialization and Value Addition on the 23rd of May 2025. The chief guest will be His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of Uganda, and His Excellency Dr. Samoei William Ruto, President of Kenya. Come, engage with the key policymakers, forge strategic partnerships, and unlock new markets. Join us as we reshape Africa's economic future.